Hey guys, my name is Insane Raven and I am back with another letter from the field. Now, if you didn't already see it, I already posted like a 26-minute video talking about all the things of E3, what I thought were just some of the better moments of E3. I personally found this E3 to be really disappointing just because I like seeing new stuff. We really didn't see a lot of new stuff, but I'm not going to talk about E3 in this video. That's a completely separate video. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want. But this is a letter from the field. Let's talk about what happened in my day and my week. A lot happened this week. Got into a couple fights with not really a fight. Let's take this bit day by day. Monday. I thought Monday that I had my orientation for my new job. So I kind of already made a decision that I wasn't going to go into work that day. And I was just going to call in, say, hey, something came up. It's really important. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take care of this. You know, I need to go take care of this thing. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And that kind of thing. Well, I was told from management that because I didn't call in a day early, it was going to count as a no call, no show. Now, the way that my job works, that if you get 3 no call, no shows in the span of a year,
I got the Skulls and Bones.
you
Doing the third one.
you don't.
Oh, zombie with it. It's hard to do zombie.
What?
You know, dude got Mike.
No? Anyway, I'm not doing the Easter egg. I'm just kind of here for the ride, and I'm going to be a good member of my group. But back to what I was saying.
The windows will be ready to be shot out. Don't do Skulls and Bones. Hey, yeah, I got you. I got the last zombie. We follow you or what? Okay, you waiting on me. Yeah, I got you.
Anyway.
I see it.
Sorry, this guy's distracting me, and it's really, really not good. I'm gonna.
You want me to pick that thing up down low or what?
I'm gonna mute him. He's probably not gonna like that, but it's okay. Sorry. Back to what I was saying. I was told it was gonna be a no call, no show, and if I get 3 no call, no shows in the span of a year, you get fired. Now, I already have 2 for this year. For this year of employment, and that's because my alarm clock didn't go off one day. Like, my phone died, and I woke up like 30 minutes before, an hour and a half before I was supposed to leave for work. So I called in saying, hey, look, I'm really sorry, my phone wasn't charging overnight, and like my alarms didn't go off. I'm sorry. Can this count as, like, I don't want this to be held against me? And I was told that it wasn't gonna be held against me. Fun fact, it was held against me. And then the other time, like, I think it was another issue with my phone or something, but it was a day I wasn't supposed to be working anyway. But I was told that the manager I would be working, and I just didn't come in for one reason or another. I don't remember now, but that was my second no call, no show. So had I not gone in Monday, I was gonna be fired. So I had kind of done the math, and I was looking at my situation. I was like, you know what? I'm leaving this job anyway. I'm putting all my my money on the line on this one. Let's go to this orientation. I started doing some emails because I had time for what my orientation time was. I opened up a couple of emails, and the first email I see is an email from my new job, and they're saying how, due to some scheduling conflicts and some other issues, they have moved my orientation day back a day, and they were sorry for the inconvenience that this caused. At this point, I was already an hour and a half late for my job. So I jumped up, screaming, fuck this, and immediately drove over to work, apologizing profusely and trying to make up for trying to make up for the fact that I was 2.5 hours late. Now, I did get my work done in that time, despite the fact that I was 2 hours late, and I didn't exactly win any friends that day at work, but I did kind of make up for the fact that I fucked up so bad. Now, you're probably wondering, why would I do that if I'd already kind of put my money on this new job? Well, pretty simple. I'm not gonna not have money. Like, I can't do the majority of the shows that I do on a weekly basis if I don't have money. No money means I can't really go out or do anything and talk about things. So Letters from the Field kind of becomes pointless. I can't review a movie that week, so no IO review comes out. So I kind of need money to make this channel run, and I need a shit ton of it. Couple that with a couple of payments, like, I'm not gonna not have money type deal. So that's how that all kind of boiled out. Monday, Tuesday, I had my orientation, which I went to, which was a ton of fun. He said sarcastically as fuck, because it turns out the lady who emailed me all my paperwork and was doing everything got all of the information wrong and sent me all of the wrong paperwork. So instead of what should have been a real quick and easy, like 5-minute adventure in handing paperwork and setting appointments for fingerprinting and drug testing, ended up being another like 2.5 hour experience, because I had to fill out all new paperwork and do all this other crap, and it was just like, why is this what is happening? So doing all that aside, so that was pretty much Tuesday. Tuesday was all about orientation and getting things done with my new job in St. Leonard Stone. I took a drug test. I got fingerprinted. Big fun. Good fun. It's kind of funny to tell your grandkids about. So that aside, Wednesday nothing really happened. Wednesday was a pretty chill day. I went to work. I took a final. I took my psychology final, which was nerve-wracking because I enjoy psychology, but there's one part of psychology that I am absolutely hopeless in, and that is the biological side of psychology. I'm just really bad with the biological side of psychology, and I've had multiple psychology teachers trying to teach me, and I've had everyone trying to teach me the biological side of psychology, and it just, for some reason, it just doesn't stick in my head the way I know it should. So I'm just really bad at it, and I was kind of worried that I was walking into a test that that I essentially could not could not pass. So that whole fun anxiety trip was exciting. So I did that, and then Thursday I took my second final, which was my survey and mathematics final. Now, I've bitched about my math teacher, my math teacher in the past, and and all of his faults, he is a good person. He is a shitty teacher, but a good person. I'm pretty sure I've said that on the channel before as well. But the reason why I say that now is because the test he gave us, most finals, are structured in a way that, like, the stuff he did in the beginning of the year comes first, then kind of builds up from that type deal. And that's what I was expecting to get with this test. That is not what I got with this test. What I got with this test was, hey, this is everything we've kind of covered. Here's some random, here's basically just random gibberish. That we've all covered from any type of the year at any order. And not having that structure kind of threw me off. and it threw me off in a way that like I wasn't expecting it to throw me off. I was like, there was a good part of this this class I know I didn't get. Like there was a good chunk of it I know I wasn't going to get, but I figured with what was around it, I was gonna be able to kind of piece together but enough of it to kind of walk away with a W. But with this order, with how this order of the test went, I had no ability to gauge how I was doing. Like there was no way I was able to tell if I was doing well, if I was doing poorly, or what was going on. And I became kind of paranoid that I was going to fail this final and then the class. As I'm like kind of going through all this crap of I'm not like this isn't passable type thing, I turn in the test, the final, and the teacher goes, look, I don't know what your deal is because you are a very smart person. You have some of the highest grades in this class. The problem, from what I can see, is you don't do any of the work. Like, for instance, based off your test scores, I know you can do well. But you have done so little in regards of homework and in regards of quizzes, you are failing this class. So this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to open up every single one of your assignments. Because they're done off an internet program. An online program. I'm going to open up every single one of your assignments. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to basically fix your grade. But you're only going to have 4 days to do all of these assignments. And you get the, like, you don't have to do any of it, obviously. But if you want to, it's all going to be there for you. And I'm like, awesome. I only have like 3 more assignments to go to do. The scores range everywhere from like 30s to 100s, and for me that's okay. And like that with any other class, with any other course, I don't want anything less than an 80 on my I was drinking, you can't do that. I don't want anything less than an 80 on my score. But at this point, I had so many zeros that getting a 30, getting a 44 was better than getting a 0. And that's kind of the mentality I was taking it. And I have time, you know, I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of finish some of those other, I'm going to get better grades on some of those other assignments. But for right now, I'm going to just take what I can get and count it as a blessing that I got that. Which to some of you might be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, and the others, that's like horrifying what I just said. But that was Thursday, and that's kind of been Thursday on. Friday, I got a call from a friend. And this is a friend that I love dearly, and I was very excited to kind of hang out with, even though he wasn't the person I thought I was saying yes to hang out with. Like, let me explain. Over the phone, this guy sounds like Cincinnati Kid. And me and Cincinnati Kid pretty much hang out whenever one of us are bored. We just hang out. It's just what ends up happening. Like, we won't have any intention of doing it. We'll just be like, oh yeah, and now we're hanging out again. Cool. So I thought I was getting a call from Cincinnati Kid. It turns out I was getting a call from a friend I had back in elementary school that I haven't spoken to in a good 6 months. And before I had realized who I was spoken to, I had agreed to hanging out with them. And being like, yeah, let's take control of the town like we do, type thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a fun time. It was a good time meeting up with this guy. I was someone I haven't seen in so long, and it felt really nice. He brought another one of our friends that we'd hung out in elementary school, and it felt like we were back in elementary school and back in freshman and sophomore year of high school when we all hung out. And it really was this nice feeling to kind of just be like, ah, yes, friends. And we kind of just talked shit and hung out for a long time, and it just felt really nice and refreshing. And then yesterday, well, first something happened before yesterday, and it happened Thursday. Thursday, I got distracted. What I mean by that is that no, Wednesday. This was Wednesday. I'm sorry, my timeline's all out of whack. Call me the Infinity Ward Call of Duty Zombies. Call me Treyarch timeline. Treyarch Zombie timeline. No. But, yeah, so Wednesday, after I got back from work, and before I took my final, I started really looking into Life is Strange Before the Storm. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a whole video about E3, which is currently up on the channel right now. And later today, I'm going to be posting another video on this topic that I'm going to kind of like tease right now. So if you want to go see that, that's going to be made available for you as well. But I kind of started looking into SAG-AFTRA, which is a strike that's currently happening, which is the main reason why, is the reason why the voice actress behind Aloy and Chloe Price is not reprising her I don't want to say career defining role, because she was definitely a player in the game before Chloe, but her like big role of Chloe Price for Life is Strange Before the Storm. And I started just researching and going through her Twitter, going through the strike's official webpage and all this other stuff, kind of just looking into what it all means and what it all, like, what me as a consumer should be taking away from this. And to say that I learned a lot, and there's a kind of a lot to talk about, is going to be made evident in the video I'm going to be posting later today, because there is a lot to talk about when it comes to SAG-AFTRA, and I want to kind of give it justice. I'm going to be writing a script for the most part, and I'm excited to kind of do this deep dive on SAG-AFTRA, because Life is Strange and Chloe Price mean a lot to me, and I really wanted to talk about this, but I wanted to give it like its own kind of video, to kind of give it its own platform. But more on that in the other video. So yesterday was Saturday, and I've talked at length about how tense things are with my current living arrangement, and how, you know, a lot of the people in the house kind of just tried, at least from my perspective and me personally, just try to tolerate everyone else in the house, because it's a healthy dynamic. No, but for some reason we decided to do Father's Day a day early. I don't know why we decided to do Father's Day a day early. I don't care that we do. I don't care that we decided to do Father's Day a day early. I don't really know, and I don't really care. But with how I am as a person, and how my relationship is with the head of the household, I guess you could say that as of right now. Whatever. It didn't need to be said, but it was very clear that I wasn't going to want to take parts of the celebrations. And before this, before like anyone had kind of talked to me about it, my mother had come up to me and be like, "Hey, look, you don't have to be there if you don't want to." I'm like, "Cool, I'm not gonna be there," which made me think I don't have to be there. Maybe I have to give an honest repeat. I don't fucking know. So yesterday, they do their day and whatever. I get back to the house at like 10 o'clock at night. It is late. I'm expecting people to be... Are you kidding? Oh. That's annoying. You know, I was kind of expecting everything to be like, hey, like, what's up, whatever. Now I didn't say I got stink eyes. I got stink eyes for days, which I kind of laughed off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But now I'm gonna kind of see this week what's gonna happen. If like it is gonna go into a discussion, if it is gonna kind of turn into an argument type thing, and if it's worth talking about it, I'll give you guys a follow up next week. But that's just kind of where yesterday ended. I started watching more Naruto. We finished the Pain arc. Me and Cincinnati Kid. I've been watching Naruto based off of Cincinnati Kid's CDs. And he had a rule. And he was like, look, you can't watch any of the Pain arc by yourself. We have to watch it all together. Otherwise, I'm not giving you my disc. Now, what I could have done, like a dick, is I could have gone on Hulu and watched it with subtitles. Easily. No problem. I don't have a problem doing that. But, you know, it's kind of like the thing that he kind of showed me. And as much as I can watch dubbed, I want to watch dubbed. Just because I don't have, like, the capacity to read subtitles and also watch the action. Because I'm a very one-track person. But yeah, so that's how that went. And now today, kind of for the overview, is that I've been working on getting the platinum for BioShock. BioShock Remastered. I want to try to make that number 26 on my platinum list. With Injustice 2 being number 25. But I still have a lot of work to do on that front. I have a lot of stuff I need to work on. I'm going to be wrapping up. So what's going to happen the rest of today is going to be just dedicated to kind of wrapping up schoolwork and wrapping up all that. And then I'm going to have like 2 weeks of just freedom and calm and tranquility. So hopefully within those 2 weeks, you're going to get the rest of your Injustice 2 trophy hunt videos. I'm a platinum BioShock on my own. So that'll be 2 more platinums for me. And we'll be able to do that. The other thing I do want to mention real quick is that I have become a moderator for a trophy hunting guild. Not guild, that's a community on PlayStation. Now, if you guys are serious trophy hunters and you guys want to kind of join in all like chaos type thing, you just have to find the Trophy Hunting Gamers, where I am a moderator. Send me your PlayStation, your PS. Because I'm just a moderator, I'm not 100% sure if it's open to the public or if you need to have an invite. If you are a serious trophy hunter, you want to help out other trophy hunters, and you want to get help yourself with your own hunts, send me your PSN via message and I will add you to the group. If that's necessary, I'm not 100% sure if that's necessary. Again, I'm just a moderator. I don't own this shit. But, yeah, just, I'm excited. I want to kind of take this to the community. And I want to work on making it more active. I want to What I'm probably gonna do one of these days is I'm going to turn this trophy hunting community, and I want to make my own trophy hunting guild. Well, pretty much, you just have to show that you're a serious trophy hunter, and that you're willing to help out others, and you're willing, and so you can also ask questions type thing. But that's gonna come later down the road. I do want to make that one day on the PSN or wherever, but for right now, I'm just gonna moderate this little trophy hunting community, and I'm excited. Like, it's gonna take a lot of time because of what I want to do with it. Even though I am just a moderator and I'm not a the owner, but it is an idea I want to kind of push, and I'm excited. But that was pretty much my week. It was a busy week. I'm really glad I split the E3 2017 top 10 list and this into 2 separate videos. Otherwise, it would have been like a 52-minute video, and I'm not into that, especially now when the content's just so different. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to thank you guys for being a part of my life. Happy Father's Day to those humans that it applies to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.